Why did you do that, Kevin? Why did you start while
here's
Paul
my
was
sync.
still
Here's my
pressing
sync clap.
Welcome to Oops All Segments. Are you recording yet, Paul?
I am yeah, I've been recording this whole time. I am desperate to now interrupt your speech with videos of my own. But the only problem is because of the format, I would just be playing them for myself. Unless I hold my phone up to the camera. Like, that's the other...
Yeah, that's a way to do it. Welcome to Oops All Segments, the very best podcast.
Welcome to Oops All Segments, everybody. I'm your host, Paul Fox. I'm cowboying this podcast.
Whoa!
I'm your host, Paul Foxcroft.
This StreamYard ain't big enough for the three of us, Paul. Why don't you?
Welcome to England's foremost segment-based podcast.
Ya? That's Kevin, by the way. So Kevin,
yes.
Yeah. We've decided to pivot to a specifically British audience. It's going to be sad saying goodbye to the 12 North American listeners that we have, but I think that
my mom gets to stay on.
Room for growth. Oh yeah, your mom is sort of the day walker in terms of walking between audiences. Kevin, intro the show.
100%. I just want, before we do that, I 100% I want to refer to everybody with dual citizenship as daywalkers from now on. That's great. Sorry to
Welcome
out your
to
mother
Oops
as a
All
dual
Segments.
Okay.
Please call her
me
mother.
too. I'm a dual. The only person here who isn't a dual citizen is you, Paul.
Me?
Are you a dual citizen,
right.
Paul?
I'm not. I'm a classic vampire.
You're a nationalist.
I am also not, but Thomas thinks it's the same thing as being mixed race.
Right.
Welcome to Oops All Segments, the very best podcast hitting your eardrums at this very moment. I'm Kevin.
I'm Thomas. My opinions on being mixed race have not been stated publicly and will never be stated publicly. And we're here with special guest Paul Foxcroft. You heard him try to take over the pod. We've reined it back in, but we're so excited to have him here. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you so much for welcoming me into your home. And also for introducing me to the abbreviation POD.
POD. Yeah, you hadn't heard that one? It's kind of, we find it's a helpful shorthand.
It makes sense.
Honestly,
but like,
it's kind of like time is money. You know what I mean? So it's like any way we can get the info out a little quicker. And I just did it again. Info. Yeah. I don't have to say the whole word.
Yeah.
No.
So this is an abbreviation-themed episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
OAS.
And to rephrase, this is an abbrev theme. Episode.
We call them EPs. We call them EPs. Yeah. Yeah.
EPs.
We call him Jeffrey Epp. Kevin, we like to start the show with a check-in. So, Paul, enough silly chit-chat. What's been going on with you lately? What's happening in your life, your world?
What is going on? I am coming to the end of a big work contract that I legally cannot discuss in any way, shape, or form. You've seen these files on my wall that just say redacted because I keep inadvertently putting stuff on camera. And I don't forget to do that.
I really want to talk about it, though.
I super want to talk about it. I want to talk about it so much to the point where I'd be like, I'd love to come back on the show when the project releases and I'm allowed to discuss it. Yeah, but like I can't talk about that's coming to an end soon, and it's been great to have like as a performer and writer a stable income, and I won't have that again. And I won't lie, I've become accustomed to the good life of like having a loose idea of when I'll have work, and I'm now faced with a all-consuming, horrifying void of going back to how we all live. Just freelancing.
What a chump. What a chump. Yeah. No, I mean, that's Thomas and I have both cowered away into the I mean, I don't have a 9-to-5, but owning restaurants does mean that I pursue these sort of endeavors, I guess, what's extracurricularly, perhaps. But, and Thomas sort of spends time listening to some
I profit off the trauma of others. I'm a therapist. So as long as people have shitty lives, I'm going to be going out to eat 12 times a week.
Right. And that's a lot of meals out.
That's a lot.
I don't think so. I don't like to cook. I get a 24-pack of instant oatmeal for breakfast, and every other meal I go out.
Sorry, you eat 24 packs of instant oatmeal for breakfast?
Yeah. You think I eat that in one day?
That's what you said.
Those are the words you said.
It isn't. And this is where listening is so crucial. I said I get it, and then I use it.
Yeah.
The amount of the packs per day was not specified. Like my opinion on mixed race people, was not specified, will not be specified.
You can't keep saying that, right? You can't keep saying that.
I'll reveal one of the truths by the end of the episode. I'm not going to say which one.
If you think you've spotted the truth, call in. If you think you've discovered his opinions about mixed race people, phone in when we play
phone in
this
live.
Week's number one.
And I want to be so clear. My opinions might be very positive. There's nothing to suggest that I'm not just open-minded and happy. However, I have never stated, and I may never state, where I stand on the issue. Don't give my real number. Bleep that. Do not put my phone number on our terrible YouTube channel. Please.
Wait, this is a YouTube show?
Oh, yeah.
It's everything. It's everything. We're actually mainly big on Rumble and Kick. Mm-hmm. Those are our big sites.
Kick, Rumble.
We're sort of an alt-right cesspool show. Thomas, is there something going on in your life, man?
Is there something going? I guess I was sort of thinking Paul's got NDAs, but I'm the one who won't talk about anything. No, it's been fun. What's going on? I fucking am gonna.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm trying to think of something.
We've been setting up this show for like an hour. Shit. You still don't have anything to say?
I don't know what my life is. I just can't remember. Okay. I'm a little stressed. I'm a little busy. There's a lot of stuff going on. I feel like I've overcommitted to various comedy projects, which I like, but then it interferes with other things, and therapy is very draining. It's also just draining to be alive in America right now. So I'm fucking exhausted. Today, we heard people blowing whistles at ICE agents outside of our house and shouting, and like, it's right in our neighborhood. We're trying to offer to support people where we can, put up like if you need people to run errands for you, that kind of thing. But it's just a fucking draining time to be alive in America, and it's I think wearing on all of us.
That you would equivocate the stress of doing this show to the stress of impending ICE deportations in your area. I guess it's just like you said that.
I don't think I equivocated. Don't think that's even what that word means. I think equivocation, you're misusing it. It's a common misuse, but equivocating is kind of a way of not taking a position rather than making two things seem equal. Just look it up when you read a fucking book sometime, dumbass.
Wait. Just be clear. Look it up when you read any book. Not a dictionary. Not a book of definitions. What is that? Shit. Anne of Green Gables. Why are you reading it? Why I want to find out what a specific word means. I want to look up equivocation. Jesus, I hope it's in this book and rife with context clues.
I tried to look up a word while I was reading. Yeah. I tried to look up a word while I was reading 1984, and it turns out peace is war. That's not what I expected. So you can sort of see how that would have been confusing.
Ambiguous
I am right. I am fucking right. And I didn't say they were the same thing. But having to do a podcast while people are being abducted outside is an existential crisis. It's like, what the fuck am I doing with my time? Why am I here? No offense, Paul. It's nice to meet you. But fuck this. This sucks. I should be doing something else, and here I am. This is what I've chosen to devote my life to. Kevin, what's going on with you?
When you put it like that, champ, when you put it like that out in Chicago, it seems kind of spicy. No, I mean, look, I have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I've had non-alcoholic fatty liver disease since for a couple years. It just means that I have to take better care of my liver. I haven't drank for 2-3 years. I don't know.
Is that like is that kind of a defensive thing where people are like, it's non-alcoholic fatty liver?
It's literally in the title. Well, I mean, the story about this, I wasn't going to go into it, but like the last, for like years, my doctors would accuse me, my GPs, my general practicing doctors would accuse me of being an alcoholic even when I did drink, I would not drink that much. And of course, the thing you always say when you're an alcoholic is, I'm not an alcoholic. And my doctors would be like, keep it to 3 drinks a day. And I was like, that's an increase, a stark increase in the amount that I would have to drink if I was keeping it to 3 a day. But it had to do with my liver. 3 drinks a day is
kind of a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So
is that what your doctor was drinking?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Maybe because
I've heard. Yeah, I mean, such a. I think it is nice that pubs now will stock non-alcoholic fatty liver disease.
Oh, yeah.
So that if like you're not a drinker, you can.
Sorry. You think the pubs are stocking non-alcoholic fatty liver disease?
Well, yeah, in case because not everyone wants the alcoholic version, so it's nice that they have that option.
Yeah,
Paul, my memory, and this is a huge stereotype, but my memory in the UK, big drinking culture. Do they have non-alcoholic? Has that become a popular trend over there?
We do. It's become a thing of late. There's a brand called Lucky Saint that is very popular over here. A non-alcoholic beer.
There's a couple of like
it's become more of a thing because like a lot of people died.
Yeah, a lot of people died.
There is that.
Go ahead.
I met Kevin when Kevin visited the UK, visited the fair city of Manchester, and we're in the north, we're in the northwest. We like our drinks, but we have nothing on the Scots, or the Irish, or indeed football fans. Because
you met me at an improv
soccer,
show,
if you will.
Can't be further from that community, really.
I don't know what spectrum we're describing, but improv show is at one end and football hooliganism is at the other. I don't know what that spectrum is. Label away.
Yeah.
But there's
after I saw Ostentatious, I like stormed the Buckingham Palace or whatever. I got so upset. Trying to think of
but you've seen Ostentatious?
Yeah.
Thomas lived in England for a couple years, but he lived in Oxford.
Oh, okay.
So my friend Daniel Roberts is part of it.
Yeah, I know Dan.
Back in the day.
I know
we were there
almost all of that cast are all good buddies of mine.
Oh, great. Yeah. I lived there from 2013 to 2015.
Yeah.
Great time to bail.
Dark years for us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we lost it.
It was, yeah.
So look, my fat ass liver. I went. So what happens is about once a year, once every 6 to 12 months. I can't remember how often. I go in for an ultrasound, like a pregnant lady. They sort of put the gel on me, and they sort of take the thing, and they go around. And I don't know. Have either of you guys ever had an ultrasound before on any part of your body?
Yes,
I've definitely.
Is someone about to be hit by a plane?
That's
Thomas
Thomas did say there were ice deportations going on outside. Someone's dropping a bomb on his neighborhood right now.
It did sound like Wile E. Coyote was dropping an amble on you.
Noises.
It did have like a woo.
I pull out my slide whistle sometimes and do a long downward note just to sort of create tension on the pod. But yeah, I've forced girlfriends of mine to get ultrasounds before, but I've never had one myself.
Forcing ultrasounds. But yeah, it's a little bit of an intimate experience, right? The person's like, you're like in the same way that all medical procedures are just a little like, okay, like you're gonna touch my body, and like try to investigate. And obviously, it's like you want it to be sterile and not have those things, but it was very early in the morning. I was tired. I went in for it. And the woman who was doing my ultrasound was very friendly and was like, maybe a little more. I've done this a bunch, so I know what the experience is often like. She was like, just she was a little more handsy than I was expecting. And just like in like light touches here and there.
So?
It's not like she like Yeah, she didn't like jack me off or anything, but like she was just.
Is that what you were asking, by the way? Just out of curiosity. I don't think that was the implication, but I am curious if Kevin nailed it or sort of leapt to conclusion.
Non-alcoholic.
How do I put this?
Liver disease.
Like. That was the area I was like, I didn't expect her to go right to that, but I was like, how some were like, did she give you a hug when you came in? Which I guess is the very shallow end
just like
of
the shoulder touches and like and this is where you're gonna sit. It's just like, look, I'm a 35-year-old man. You don't have to like handle me this way. But she was like nice, and I was being friendly, and there was like, I was like, oh, this is interesting. So then, you know, you start to like think like, is this person flirting with me? Is this person like hitting on me? What is the deal here? And I got my report back from my ultrasound and it goes like that the technician sends it to a doctor who sends it to my doctor who then sends it to me, right? And so there's a few different hands this is passed through. But if I had any thoughts about flirting with this person, I think they could be put to bed by this simple sentence in the middle of this. Distal common bile duct and pancreas are not well seen in this ultrasound due to overlying bowel gas. So I felt gassy during it. I guess that matters. I guess that means they can't see shit.
They saw it.
Like, my question
hold
for
in
you
your
guys
farts during an ultrasound, my man.
Yeah. Would it be better if I had ripped ass during the ultrasound?
Well, first of all, because you're spoken for to indicate to her that you're not interested.
That's how I let her know. I don't talk about my partner.
Like our primate ancestors would have done during their ultrasounds.
The first ultrasound in the Flintstones with exactly.
Where they're just rubbing a gerbil onto Fred's torso. And the gerbil's like, it's a living.
Exactly.
I do think that like even interpreting it as flirtatious is interesting because it's like that's like a crime, right? To try to like touch inappropriately your patient. It's not like flirtation. It's like this person is potentially trying to assault me.
Yeah, I think what's actually likely is that this person was probably just a handsy person. They're just like that type of person. That's how they always are with everybody. But they were also friendly to me. And because a woman can't be nice to me without me inferring... Yeah.
In the UK, that reads as like, what's happened here is that person was just a predator. They're just handsy. Like they're a tactile person. Makes sense to me. More in line with what I think you're trying to communicate. Not
a tactile
just a threat
person
to people.
Yeah, and I think like it's probably something they should work on. I'm not going to assume. I think assuming that I'm an exceptional case and was treated differently than they treat everyone implies the flirtation, which I think is not there. And but I assume anyone who's nice to me is trying to sleep with me as sort of a baseline.
That's why I've never been nice to you. It's not safe.
Yeah,
and that explains some stuff that happened at brunch.
Yeah, thank you. That was my girlfriend, by the way, and my mom who was with us. So
and he hit on
tread
both
lightly.
Yeah, it took her.
My mom's being weirdly touchy with me. Kevin, what do you say we spin the wheel and do a segment?
What do we got?
I Wish I Was Igor. This is one of our segments we came up with thanks to a segment from friend Jesse Bergen. Kevin must act as Igor, Dr. Frankenstein's assistant, as the other participants attempt to plan an everyday activity. So, Paul, I think you and I will play sort of ourselves, be pretty normal, try to plan an activity together, and Kevin will serve as our Igor assistant for this purpose. So is there something, Paul, that you've been meaning to plan, schedule, something kind of complex that we could figure out together?
Something complex. Yeah, actually there is. And it's so fucking niche. I've been hired to run a D&D game for some clients.
Okay.
Weekend-long D&D game at like level 20, and it's an absolute head mash.
Okay.
So basically, I need to plot out an epic story, and then like build shit like this.
Holy shit, that's awesome. Wait, so you have to build the figurines for the game as well?
I'm building some. I'm painting them.
Yeah.
This is that's a spoiler if any of them watch this.
Okay, so you and I will plan some ideas for our D&D game, which is kind of thematic, but we'll just be actual people, and Kevin will be Igor, your assistant, in planning this. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'm always curious. First, like, what? Go ahead.
You go ahead. You have questions that
just sort of what what's like the big bad? What are they going up against? These are some powerful characters. So what's going to feel intimidating for them to encounter?
Well, there's a couple of things here. One is exactly that. Like, how do we pitch this? The highest level in D&D. What is a suitable antagonist? Also, we found a place to go. Like, we're not doing this in anyone's home. We're renting somewhere. So like we need to find a good location to put this game on.
Yeah, Igor, do you have any ideas for kind of a location?
Gotta get some lair actions in there, master.
Yeah, Igor's jumped right to the minutia of the final boss encounter.
Was that was you were?
Well, I meant more so the place that you're going.
That was not a location for the game, because you need to listen.
No, he was saying he was going
better.
to a place, and I think lair actions would be good to have both in real life and in the game.
Okay, so Igor,
in the game.
I think what we're trying to do right now is lock down like Airbnb or some kind of
appropriate. We've pitched a little high up. Yeah, we just need like Airbnb is ideal. Like ideally somewhere that is neither London nor Manchester.
Watch out for the cleaning fee is all.
Yeah, and what is your review score sitting at, Igor, right now on Airbnb? How have you done so far?
As a guest or as a host?
I would hope that you're not a host as well.
What are you leasing on Airbnb? And is it just like a shed full of body parts?
Of course it is. Of course it's a morgue of itself. It's an amalgamation of places.
Morgue?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many beds? How many baths in the morgue that you rent?
One bath, often occupied. 42 beds, sometimes occupied.
Do you stay on site, or are you kind of an absentee host?
There's an attached property that I stay at.
Is that?
What is the attached property?
Yeah.
To the morgue.
Sort of a lab.
Is it a second morgue? Okay.
Yeah. It's a laboratory. So you stay in the lab.
We prefer laboratory, but yes. Also, why is he from Brooklyn? What's happening? Yes.
Well, Igor.
It's like in the book, isn't it?
So what I'm interested is how big is the table, the seating arrangement in this lab? Because this might be kind of the thing you've been looking for, Paul, for an interesting.
I need to get 6 people. I need to get 6 people around the table comfortably, with space for snacks and dice.
We have sort of a good sort of operating table that you could probably use with some tools.
Is the table? Is that table also a big flat sink?
There is a hole for drainage.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course there's drainage. I don't know what kind of games you're running, but at level 20, you're going to need some drainage.
Have you hosted other events in the space? Igor, is this sort
events?
of a communal...
Happenings? Of course. Of course I have.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, no follow-ups.
Well,
good.
No, I just was.
Here's I want to spin back to an earlier thing, because Igor seems to have a fairly in-depth understanding of running D&D games, and I would love to know about like what game is Igor running right now, and who for? Like who's playing at Igor's weekly D&D game?
Yeah.
Igor prefers a nice sort of. He's more of a. Everything's set in the Fae. Playful happiness, mischievousness. That's sort of where Igor likes to retreat.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of your escape from the grind of.
And I play with 4 brains in jars.
Yeah. So really high intelligence scores, but pretty weak on everything else, I'd imagine.
Yeah, the stats are horrific.
Yeah.
How do the brains roll dice?
They sort of use the telekinetic energy to shake my bones into doing it for them.
Yeah, and that's a common nickname for dice, is shaking the bones. So that's kind of an interesting. Do you mean your physical bones or the dice there, Igor?
How dare you ask me that?
Yeah, sorry, that was out of line, and I apologize.
It turns out bones is the slur for egos.
Yeah. What do you think my hump is made out of, you piece of shit?
Okay. Interesting. I thought cartilage, honestly, but it is bone up there.
I'd assumed it was a big cyst.
I have a big cyst, but we lost her in the plague.
Okay. Yeah,
what,
the younger
COVID?
cyst.
Yeah. COVID was rough on the Igor family.
So, I think, look, Igor, we only have a little, maybe a minute more with you.
Thank God.
But I know Paul has one more really important question for setting up his D&D game. So let's just get that settled, and then
perfect
we can go.
D&D game in my morgue.
Yes, I do. Because this is like a full weekend not immersive experience, but like all-inclusive thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying with the lair actions, but yeah.
Yeah. Catering wise, what should I be going with?
You know those brains and jaws I was talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
is one of them a chef?
In a way, they'll make a great dinner for you. You know,
does the brain ratatouille you, like shake your bones and have you do the cooking, or does the brain actually?
And I have to say again, asking me the specifications of how I shake my bones is truly disgusting.
Yeah.
Truly disgusting inquiry to have.
The way you said that makes it sound like shake your bones is slang for jacking it.
And this is what I was most afraid of. This is what I was most afraid of coming out. But Igor,
no, that's not what you should be most afraid of coming out. The thing that would be more scary is when Igor ejaculates, it's just teeth. Like I'd be more afraid of.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I want to say that we have capped my acting career, my friends.
Yep.
The first role I ever played was as Olaf, the village idiot, an Igor pastiche in St. Paul's High School's production of Billy Wayne St. John's The Werewolf's Curse, otherwise known as Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow, a comedy play in which I had to play an Igor-like figure stepping in at the last minute when another actor's family got sick.
Nice.
And I got the bug then. I crushed the bug now,
from that family?
and I will no longer be performing ever again.
Good.
Yeah, from that family.
Good.
Olaf was Igor's big sis who died from the
I don't know if
plague.
you guys noticed that, but like during that whole bit, the same dude went past my window like 4 times.
Yeah, I was wondering what the fuck was going on there. Yeah,
yeah. I live on the top floor of an apartment building. I don't know. No one has any business going back and forth in front of that fucking window. Like,
are you serious that you live on the top floor?
Yeah.
Oh, that is weird.
I'm genuinely concerned about that man's interest in my home.
Yeah. Well, he might have just. Sometimes you do an improv scene so electric that people just can't help but feel drawn to it. Like, what is going? These three are spitting.
That's never been my experience.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
This might have been the first time. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with Paul's segment.
Oh, fuck, man! You don't give me warning.
Why don't you?
Do you smell that? It's Bullshit Alert, the podcast where we lie, cheat, steal, and sometimes, yes, sometimes, it's the truth. Think you can sniff it out? Join Stephen Carter, Danny Marshall, and Lily Moss each week where we invite new guests, new stories, and of course, new bullshit. Find Bullshit Alert on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever else you listen to podcasts.
And we're back.
Hi.
Paul, were you able to conjure up a segment for us?
Several. I've got a bunch of segment names.
That's great.
That I'm going to send to you guys afterwards, so you can backfill what they are. For example, here's one. It's called one is called Too Hot to Handle, and I figured that's like a game show where two people are in different rooms. The temperature is constantly raised, and the one who is able to perform Handel's Messiah the longest wins. I don't know how you're going to win.
These are more
good.
That dude,
these are more
he just went past
conceptual
again.
nightmares. There he is.
Just went past the fucking window again.
Just out of curiosity, Paul, what temperature is your room right now, and what is that guy humming?
Yeah.
That guy, to my knowledge, is not humming. But
okay.
Here's the weirdest thing
thank
about
goodness.
it. I tell me if I'm wrong, but I think he is always going past the window in the same direction, which suggests he's doing circuits of the inside of my apartment building. He's Pac-Manning. This isn't the segment, by the way. This is just me genuinely paranoid about
is
a man.
Is it just like a neighbor of yours who's doing exercise? Like, are we just like sort of voyeuristic?
It would be the first time it's happened. Like, people don't hang out on this like the central corridor bit. Like the central bit of our apartment building is exposed to the elements. Like, it's a big
interesting that you have a
like
window into the hallway, or it's an outdoor area, I guess.
It's a courtyard. It's an outdoor area. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, you can just see that there's like a.
There he is again.
Do we need to call
there's
like 611 or whatever your number is?
No, it's 999, but 611 just gets you the nearest bakery.
Okay, I'm a little famished.
Yeah, I had some other pitches for you. ASMR souls.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good.
We get one of you to record an ASMR experience where all of the dialogue is very stressful, but it's said in a calming tone. And
I like that. That's very fun.
I had one. Don't have anything for this, but based on our conversation about your liver, Kevin, just live and let die. Don't know what that is.
That's good. Yep, I like that. That'll be when I eventually don't take enough care of this and it develops cirrhosis.
Yeah.
What else? There was one I was going to do, and I meant to, I wound up going to help a buddy of mine set up for a Halloween thing this evening because they needed help with their lighting. I was going to go buy a bunch of different like random foods and do a segment called "What Am I Eating?" Where I turn off my camera and just eat directly into a microphone. But I'm going to leave that with you. That's a simple game show.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Real
listeners
bad.
insane.
We have fans who have misophonia. Yep.
Well, I think the ASMR one feels the most doable live, potentially.
Totally.
Oh, I have another segment ready to go and cooked off.
Oh, shit.
Let's do that.
So I wrote, a little while ago, a Choose Your Own Adventure game, which I figure I can play with you guys in real time.
I like it.
The event. No, I haven't looked at this for over 2 years. I wrote this, I think, in the back end of COVID. And this is also not the right document. This is the right document. So this, it's a very simple choose your own adventure game. I will, you know how these work. I'll read little descriptions. I'll present you with a couple of options. You pick one of those options, and then we see if you can succeed. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Let's play Toilet Quest. Pew, 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 pew. You are a simple farmhand, an unskilled worker living in the village of Bad Cress. You're probably an immigrant, because this is the sort of essential industry that immigration has traditionally kept well supplied with capable workers. But I guess after Brexit, we just won't need food. That really dates when I wrote this.
after Brexit as a future tense.
I can't imagine. Yeah, it doesn't feel relevant right now to be upset about anti-immigration stuff at this moment in time.
Well, we voted for it. I say we. Some people in the UK voted for it in 2016, and then it took our government forever to not even implement it, to just kind of give up and fall off Europe. But here we go. You spend your days from sunup through sun present to sundown, yearning for adventure, but doing your very important and completely unresearched job, watching the crops grow to make sure everything is normal. The sun is setting behind the world like an elderly relative who's very bad at leaving, but really good at emitting light, when suddenly you have to use the bathroom to take a piss. Do you A, just go in the bushes like an animal, B, head down the road towards town, C, try to catch a moth in a jar, or D, eat the poison?
Kevin, I'm going to let you answer the first one. I'll go second. I have my own choice, but I'd like to give you this decision here.
That's very kind of you. There's no bathroom nearby, so I'm going to assume that having to go have a big social interaction in order to... I'm going to pee like an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, into the bushes like an animal. You sneak into the bushes looking for somewhere to expel the urine out of your body in secrecy. You are very aware that you're being watched by a ridiculous number of owls and they are super creeping you out. Do you take the path deeper into the forest, piss right here in defiance of the owls, head back to the road where you came from, or just eat the poison?
Now, the poison is starting to sound pretty tempting to me.
You've heard it mentioned twice.
Now that I'm starting to... Well, you know how familiarity breeds fondness? I think I'm starting to get a liking of the poison. Especially when the alternative is maybe being attacked by owls. However, I'm going to resist my temptation. Maybe the poison will still be there next time. And I'm going to ward myself deeper into the forest for now.
Oh.
Okay. You head deeper into the woods and discover a game trail through the dense underbrush. You encounter a sign that reads, "Warning! This area of the forest was cursed by a sick witch. For serious, don't piss here." Do you head back to the road, piss on the bushes because fuck curses, or eat the poison?
I think it might be time, my man.
The poison is so tempting. Is there an option to have sort of a boysenberry, or is it
let's head back to the road, piss or poison?
I think we're gonna pee in defiance of the we.
Okay.
You release a solid stream of piss. Piss is supposed to be a liquid. You're pissing solids. You try to stop, but all of your bones are pissing out of you into the bushes like horrible Jenga. Boneless, but still full of piss. You slump to the floor and drown in your own insides and urine. You have died.
Wow, Igor would have hated that. That was so disturbing.
What the fuck?
Piss out like the calcium in your bones and have it rematerialize on the way out. I mean...
Like to demarrow
my read on that is it's just bones coming out and it's really painful.
Yeah,
but yeah, that could also
It's like the world's worst kidney stones.
Can we revisit some of the
worst kidney stone is just a rib. You can't. We'll start you. I'll start you back on the road.
Is that how Eve was created? Adam pissed out his rib.
That's the Thomas Tolles version of the Bible.
We're back on the road, so that's where that's the beginning, or the owls?
That's the beginning. We're in. So your options: you're on the road. Okay. You need to take a piss. Do you go in the bushes like an animal, head down the road towards town, catch a moth in a jar, or eat the poison?
Thomas?
Let's get that moth, I think, because I first of all, I'm a huge fan of performative storytelling. I just find it so beautiful, and so let's follow their lead and catch the moth.
All right. You spend an hour trying to catch a moth in a jar. You are limited by the fact that you have no jar and no means to obtain or create one. Your bathroom needs are getting increasingly more urgent. Do you go in the bushes like an animal, head down to the town, or try and catch another moth, or eat the poison?
Well, Thomas?
I mean, I ain't never let a moth get away yet.
I'm trying to catch another moth, jarless and not. Okay. I hope to bust
I'm going to read this out
here.
I'm going to read this out verbatim.
What did I say?
You attempt to catch another moth. Fucking hell, you don't have a fucking jar. You waste another hour dicking about with the moth in the road. You super need to use the toilet. Do you go in the bushes like an animal? Head to town to use a toilet there, eat the poison, or, I swear, Paul, there's something to this, there's something to getting a moth. I'm going to try and catch another fucking moth.
Now, Paul, I hate to do this to you. I think you might be confused about my moth catching abilities. So I'm going to triple down, and actually, I don't need a jar, but I will capture the moth somehow, some way, and I'm going for it.
Okay, you're going for moth again. Okay, the next one reads, there's nothing for you here. You don't have a fucking jar. You look longingly at the moth, and in an act of defiance, it explodes. You need to use the toilet so much, it's like there's a smaller you inside of you made exclusively of piss. Do you head into the bushes like an animal, head to town to use the toilet there, or just eat the poison?
I think it's time to eat the poison.
Okay. All right.
If I can't capture a moth, why live at all? That's my philosophy. I mean, what's the fucking point?
Okay. I have a feeling we don't even have the poison because based on the other thing, we didn't have the jar.
Right.
Oh.
You consume. Over a lengthy period of time, you consume the 6 kilos of raw poison you carry on your person at all times in case you're captured by Allied forces. And you die in a ditch over the course of 6 hours. You are dead, and it turns out you were a Nazi.
Whoa. So in a way, this is the good ending. I mean, if we're because we
a Nazi
discovered
spends
something
3 hours trying to catch a moth in a jar and then dies full of piss.
Yeah, that's a perfect analogy for what fascism is, honestly. But I think that knowing now that we are a Nazi and that we've destroyed ourselves, I feel like we've succeeded Toilet Quest. Would you not agree?
No, you only become a Nazi if you choose the poison.
Oh, I became one. It changed my ideology. It's like Hitler getting rejected from art school, not catching that moth.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like to take another swing at this?
Let's try one more time.
One last go to find
for
the
all
toilet.
the marbles.
One last time.
Yeah.
One last time to find the toilet.
And we're gonna play. We're
back on the road.
This time.
We're back on the road. Do you go in the bushes like an animal, head down the road towards town, catch a moth in the jar, or eat the poison?
So for me, to make this decision wisely, I'm going to need a little help from Igor. Igor, what should we do?
Oh, you asked.
Yes.
Igor needs to see the people.
Which one is
Go
that?
to the town. Go to the fucking town.
We're going to go to the town. There might be a toilet there. Thank you, Igor.
Okay.
No problem.
You begin the long walk back towards town. The sun is low in the sky, and you can feel the urine sloshing around inside you like you've just eaten a big liquid steak, but up your junk somehow. You pass a salesman on the road who asks if you'd like to see his wares. Do you keep on walking to the town, check out the stall, or just scream for ages?
Now, I like the sound of screaming, but I do, again, need to defer. We do want to win this time. I feel like there's a lot of distractions on this toilet quest. So, Igor, I think we might need to continue on either into the woods or into town. We got to get to the piss destination. It's our only hope.
When we went into the woods, we ended up in Witchville. So I think we got to go into the town more.
Yeah.
No wares.
Okay.
Thank you, Igor.
Yeah.
And I like that you're doing the hunch, but not the voice anymore.
Fuck.
I could go into the town further.
All right.
Is this offensive, by the way? Should I not be doing this?
I don't know. I called it a hunch, which is something that Sherlock Holmes has. So I don't know.
Sherlock Holmes never had hunches. He had evidence. Columbo had hunches.
Okay, sorry, you're right.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Holmes deduces. Okay, you're heading to the town. Congratulations, you have finally made it to the town of Badcrest without being distracted by the jar salesman. You are suffering searing physical pain.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Searing physical pain from your bladder as it feels like a pair of muddy raccoons are having a fight on your insides. But now, where would you like to go? Would you like to go to the toilet museum, to the pub, to the murder house, or go back to the jar salesman?
I mean, we need to get that moth. I'm sorry, but now we have the means. Back. We never had this opportunity before. Go to the jar salesman, 100%.
We're going to go back to the
All right. You arrive at the stall to find that he mostly sells jars. Jars of all shapes and sizes. Well, one shape, and that shape is jar. The container, not the god of the Rastafari.
Right.
And they're the sizes that jars usually are. There's one variety. You're worried that the urine inside you is becoming sentient. Do you buy a jar, steal a jar, or leave and go back to the town?
I'm not leaving anything to chance. I think we need to buy the jar so that we definitely can catch the moth.
Do we have no money? I fear that we have no money, but let's try to buy the jar.
Let's try to buy it, yeah.
Okay, you buy the jar with your last penny. It turns out jars are crazy cheap in this economy.
Yeah.
And you're worried that the piss is starting to seep into other parts of your body. Do you head back to town or go back and see about getting a moth?
I think we go check on the moth for sure.
Check on the moth for sure. Sort of button up that part of the story.
This feels like one of those like LucasArts puzzle games where like getting the equipment to get the moth, like that is the solution. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Right. That's high praise. All right. You walk back the way you came and wait an hour for another moth to arrive. After an hour, you finally manage to get the moth to go near the lid of the jar, but then it flies away. You furiously need to use the toilet. Do you give up and go to the town, or try and use some kind of moth bait?
We haven't purchased that, have we? The only thing we have is 6 kilos of poison. I fear the moth bait is going to be a
6 kilos of
herring.
Nazi transformative poison, by the way.
Can we pee in the jar? Is that an option?
It turns out no, and I also just came to the conclusion that would very much solve this. I'm going to say you feel like there is more pee than there is jar.
I was going to say, if it's a jar for a moth, I'm pretty sure at this point I'm exceeding the volume. I think we try the moth bait, T.
Yeah, let's try to bait it.
Sold. You tear up all of your clothes and put a sample of each into the jar. You are now naked on the road at night. You try to tempt the moth into the mouth of the jar, but it seems intimidated by your nudity. You still need to use the toilet. It's getting really bad now, like there's a malevolent ocean on the inside of you. Do you give up and head to town so you can piss, go back to the bushes like an animal, or try to calm the moth down with a song?
I'm in for a penny, which was how much the jar cost, in for a pound, which is what I'm going to do to my head if I don't catch this moth. I think we start singing. And I will say as a side note, Thomas Tolles, really have to pee right now, and this game is making it worse.
I was just about to say, I don't know if the pressure of us not actually having to pee is going to make it easier for us to turn away.
It's,
but with that added
of like the ocean of like whatever the fuck's
two malevolent
wet
raccoons tussling inside of you. Yeah.
Okay. What do you sing? You're singing. What do you sing to the moth?
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly.
You're my butterfly, sugar baby.
All right. Hang on 1 second. Let me grab a D20.
Holy shit.
Here we are.
I'm dying in this fucking country-ass fucked up town.
Congratulations. You are naked. You have a moth in a jar. It is finally yours. Your hand clamped over the top of the jar because you couldn't afford a lid. You need to go to the toilet so badly. Blood is definitely running out of your junk.
Oh, no.
Do you go to town or just lie down in the dirt, happy that you have a moth. Sorry, lie down and die, happy that you have a moth.
Oh, we die. I mean,
yes.
Hey, the last time we died, we were a Nazi.
We were
this
Nazis,
time we're happy.
yeah.
That's a pretty big upgrade.
When we got naked, did we see any sort of tattoos or insignia that might incriminate us in the future? Or
we have the OK symbol tattooed on our body or something?
No, you have all you have is a series of Nickelodeon characters tattooed in a ring around your belly button.
Perfect. It's crazy that you knew my actual tattoo and incorporated it into this game. But yeah.
Well, we had a very sexually charged brunch, so
it was it was good.
Much as I'd like to find out more about that town, I have to be for real. I think we lie down and die. We take the win. We got the moth. That's enough for me.
And that's all that matters. Yeah.
Okay. You lie down and die in the dirt and wait for the weight of your bladder to increase to the point where you can no longer breathe. After 5 days of not moving, your bladder is so engorged with urine, you do the only thing you can do as your final act in the world. You release the moth and watch it fly into the air. Your last contribution to nature. The moth lands on your nose, and as you die, it does a little shit.
It got to go to the bathroom? That sucks.
Yes.
Fucking everyone gets to go but us. This is so frustrating. Paul,
that's Toilet Quest, friends.
A beautiful segment, can I say? I love the interlocking storylines. I like how it did feel designed to play multiple times, so it would tempt us with our stupidity, which I really appreciated. Genuinely great job. We had a previous guest, Jen Connor, do a Choose Your Own Adventure. Garbage by comparison.
Yeah, horrific.
This was next level, and I like Jen's, but this was just so much better. So, Paul, we're closing the show. Is there anything that you would like to point our listeners to?
That I've made? No, not right now. If you're around, if you manage to succeed in surviving into 2026, then we'll be dropping some podcasts called Questing Time, which is me and a bunch of other comics from the UK and beyond playing, amongst other things, Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop role-playing games, as well as just occasionally having like a goofy hangout chat.
Sure.
Other than that, I don't know. If anyone has Apple TV, why not disproportionately watch episode 7 of season 1 of Ted Lasso and enjoy the 30 to 40 seconds I'm in that for? But my hope is, if that episode is really spiking in the viewership, then maybe we'll hire me back for season 4.
What is the common denominator between this episode? And no, that's great. That's great.
People seem to love him. Yeah.
Folks, check out Thomas and I's Let's Play D&D podcast. It's called What We Do in the Basement. New episodes coming out right away. Barely. I mean, when you were talking about your level 20 design encounter, I feel that as my players are, I think, currently level like 13. They're making their way up pretty high.
That's an interesting. This is a whole separate show. But that level 13 is an interesting place. Yeah. I think something. The way you DM changes real hard when you get into like 12, 13. Because like your ability to plan
I found
for
it's gotten a lot worse.
Just, you have to abandon it.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, you do just have to like scrap a lot of stuff. It's it's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so check out What We Do in the Basement.
Another thing. Can I plug another thing real quick?
Oh yeah, please plug away. Yeah.
Hold up, because this just came out.
His redacted files all fall on the floor and just show exactly what he's trying not to hide.
No. If you like D&D, particularly if you like D&D combat, but it's fun, this is Draw Steel from a company called MCDM. It's a new heroic fantasy tabletop game. It's 2 books right now, the sort of Monster Manual equivalent thing, the Monster Book and the Player's Guide. I worked on this. I'm in the credits for this. I did some game design for them. And they're a lovely company, and this game is really fun. Particularly if you like the idea of combat in D&D, but you don't like that a combat encounter is a whole fucking session. This streamlines it a little bit, but it makes combat really engaging in a way that I feel D&D often doesn't out of the book.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. That does feel like a problem that needs to be solved. I love it.
Yeah, very cool. You showed me. Is that what you showed me? You showed me a book when I was there. I can't recall now which one it was. No, it was different. It was not that. It was a different.
Same company. Yeah. It was called Where Evil Lives, which was one of the first ones I had worked on for this company. But that's a D&D compatible content. It's Final Boss Adventures for D&D. Same company.
Very cool.
MCDM, cool. Check them out. Cowards.
MCDM, check them out. Cowards. If you are in Winnipeg, Club Soda Improv, it hasn't been announced yet, but it probably will be announced by the time this show is out. I don't care if it's not. It's my little thing. We'll be doing a show on November the 28th, Friday, November the 28th at the Irish Association of Manitoba. They've got a theater in there. It's beautiful. We're going to go in there. We're going to make some improv happen. And also December 27th, we'll be doing a holiday improv show. We haven't decided yet what we're doing exactly, but it's always a treat to have people come out, and that's going to be happening at the Gas Station Arts Center. So November 28th, December 27th, Club Soda Improv will be doing both those things. You can check us out on social media for that. Thomas, where can people find you in the flesh?
Oh, they can see me every week in Trigger Happy at The Annoyance. They can check out Secret Family and Motorcycle Rocket Ship. Those are some sketch groups I'm involved with, and friend of the pod, Adam Mastriani, and I are doing some duo improv under the name Super Ego. So keep an eye out for that. We might try to do a photo shoot this weekend and create an Instagram. So
very cool.
We're working on it.
Very fun. Folks, thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Paul, for teaching us what it's like to be moth-filled piss Nazis. And if you're out there, stay safe and stay happy.
Oh, and by the way, opinion on mixed race people, very positive.
Oh, that's a structural callback.
Fully hasn't been my experience.